Hi, this is Sam Gordon with Siemens PM Software. Today I want to show you the second part of our product interface. What happens if there's some design change that's coming along? In this case, we have our design that we created earlier in our first introduction to product interface. In this case, let's go into where the source of this particular file is coming from. We see that we have a IML of original. So now we want to open up our second one. Let's go ahead and show that. So once again, it's additional offset from the original one. So let's go ahead and remove that. A lot of times that would have caused concern. Anytime you delete something, there's a wavelength and associativity to many other parts. By removing this could cause a lot of downstream issues. So let's see what happens once we remove this one. We'll go ahead and delete this particular one. We're going to get this modification notification saying that, hey, you are deleting something that is related to something else. So let's take a look at it. We're going to select OK here. All right. And then it's going to tell us where is this particular part is being referenced. What NX is telling you is giving you additional information to say where is this particular part that this IML, the ORG file or the ORG geometry is associated to this what's called a bulkhead_gr.prt. There is a link feature in there is using the wavelength as a design. So that gives us some additional information so we know where we need to go correct that. So once that is done, it's updating. Now let's take a look at that bulkhead_gr that was warning us about. If we go into that particular one, we see that our link body is indicating that the status of that is indicating that is a orphan. Basically, it's telling us the source information no longer exists. You are just kind of a independent feature that is in this particular file. Okay, so we get that information now. So we see that that's something that is something that we need to do. Let's go back into our source file. We notice that we have a link that is broken inside of our product interface. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to resolve that. Let's go ahead and edit that. We see once again in the status column that particular IML ORG file, it is indicating as an orphan. So let's go ahead and edit that one. So we want to do a right mouse click and we want to pick that one. We pick our new geometry. This is additional offset to that. Okay, once that is done, we're going to select OK. Now notice once that is done, our naming of that IML-ONG still exists. Well, that's something that we put it in there earlier, and so we see that it is picking up the right one, but it still did not give us the proper name. So we want to go to what's called interface properties. We want to rename that to call it IML new on both of those name and descriptions. Once that is done, we see that as updated and the status is indicating active. Well, let's go take a look at the target file in this case. We go in there. Once we go in there, we notice that, well, we do have a lot of new information coming in, but we notice that half of our feature history becomes kind of some problems downstream. Well, let's go ahead and quickly see what we can do to resolve that. We notice that the link body of IML new has the indicator say it's up to date. So we know that part is good. Let's go see where it is kind of broken. Let's go look at that intersection. Well, that intersection has a new surface to interact with. We just need to grab onto that geometry. So that's done. So that is quickly fixed and extrude is fixed. So now the next thing we want to do is we want to do what's called a replace face. So that we just need to either select the X, we can X out that earlier, or we can select on the new geometry. So in this case, once we've done that, you notice that that's updated properly. And okay, you notice that all the downstream is resolved properly. All the features are updated, and then let's go ahead and hide that. Even our earlier, all of our pockets, all of our blends, everything's updated completely. So this type of workflow that can be quite useful anytime that when you make some design changes quickly to know what is our target file that we need to go after to resolve that with a change by using the product interface. Okay, so this concludes our demonstration. Thank you.